Hello everyone, it's me, DillysSims. Welcome back to my channel. Today is floor plan day. And so for today's floor plan day, and if you don't know what a floor plan day is, it's the day of the week where I pick a floor plan that I usually get off of Google and I recreate it in The Sims. So today's floor plan, I literally had so much fun making it. Like, let me paint you a picture of what mindset I was in. Okay, so I was like recording and it was like 1:30 in the morning and I just started building this and I was like, oh my god, this is a great idea. And I just kept building and building, and I decided that the floor plan for some reason looked like, when you look at like the pictures, it kind of resembles a like 1970s 60s floor plan for some reason. I'm looking at the picture right now, like the floor plan, and even though it's just black and white, I for some reason get like a 70s 60s vibe. And I the floor plan was already created, but I built the house accordingly. So this house is very 70s postmodern era, and I had so much fun building it. Like, I started building it and I was like, yes, and for some reason it was, like I said, like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was like placing down furniture and I was like, yes, slay, and I was so proud of myself for like picking couches, and I was like, this looks amazing, slay. Yeah, but this house is very 70s. Once you enter the house, the outside, it's very like toned down, but oh god, when you enter the front door, it takes a whole new life. And I thought it looked so good, especially for like a time period house. And for some reason, I found that I've been making time period houses like I want to say it was maybe a month ago or so. I built a what did I call it? I named it Louisiana. It's gonna come to me too. It's gonna come to me at like the most inconvenient time in the middle of one of my stories. And I don't want that to happen because I noticed all of my stories suck because of that one reason. Is I get so excited to tell my stories. I named it Southern Plantation. And that house was a period house, and I decided not to put any like electronics because during the 1700s and a southern plantation you wouldn't have electronics like that. And then I want to say early January I also built what did I call it? Little House in Paris, and that looks like a little time period house, but there is modern day appliances and luxuries. And this house, I named it, obviously it's in the title, 1970s Dream Home, because I built it, and watch, you're gonna hate the color scheme, but you're gonna watch it and you're gonna be like, okay, this is definitely something I have seen in like a movie or a TV show where it takes place in the 70s. Because it is so ridiculous, it's so radical, man. It has so many bright colors. The bedroom alone might be my favorite. I don't even know. I know exactly what my favorite part about this build is, and that is the washer and dryer station. You're gonna see how great the washer and dryer ended up being, because I put it there and then I put a curtain. I do not know if the curtain allows your Sims to do the washer and dryer, but look here, this is where I put the washer and dryer. It is the best place, and yeah, I told myself it would be a lot better if the washer and dryer didn't match, because that would be literally the best. It looks so good when I'm done with it. Not to brag, I was just so proud of myself. And I know you're like, Dilly, how can you be so proud of yourself? All you did was place furniture down. Yeah, I know, but I'm so proud of myself for placing that furniture down. Especially in the way I did, because this just all came to me at like 2 o'clock in the morning. This was like so exciting for me, this period build. I'm calling it a period build because it's obviously supposed to be like representative of a certain time period. Duh. And I was so happy because I never thought I would ever really use these pieces of furniture. Like the furniture that came with bowling stuff. I never thought I would really use those couches and stuff in this manner. Even though it's obviously like postmodern. That furniture is so postmodern, but never have I ever thought I would ever use it that way. But it just turned out so well. I'm like bragging because I'm so happy and proud of myself. And don't worry, the very final product, some of the walls in the living room changed. Like that back wall, I changed it to all wood because I realized all wood would look a lot better instead of this like ugly wallpaper that would definitely exist in a house like this. But I changed that to all wood, that back wall, and the wall behind the TV, I make brick. So the side walls are still that ugly wallpaper color that would totally exist. What did I put there? Oh yeah, and I thought it was so 70s to have those pictures in that order like that. I loved it. Well, I don't have too many stories for you guys today. How are you guys doing? Are you guys doing good? I'm doing amazing. And I knocked this build out so quickly that my voiceover is a lot shorter. And if you didn't know this, I love doing short voiceovers because that's less work I have to do editing and all that fun stuff. And that gives me more time to edit other videos. Yeah! Oh, this is probably a bad voiceover. I don't know why anybody watches my videos. I feel like these are very bad and my voice is so annoying. Yeah. But speaking of period pieces, let me tell you something. I love vintage stores. Like antique shops, I love those. Like, give them to me every day and twice on Sunday. I love them so much. And so today, I went to one. And I had like half an hour before another prior engagement. So I was like, okay, because I showed up like half an hour early and I was like, what am I going to do with all this free time? And luckily there was a wonderful antique mall. And I figured out why it's called a mall now. It's because it's like bigger than my house. It's bigger than my house and full of furniture nobody wants anymore. That's like super antique. And I love it. And they have it like staged too, some of the furniture. So you walk into one room and it looks like a 1970s like bedroom or like living room where the couches are arranged and there's a little CD player in the corner and it looks like a set. Like for a TV show, it looks like a set. It looks so good. And so, oh my god, obviously you guys know that Barbie is one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. Obviously I made a Barbie build a few weeks ago. Check it out. It's on my channel, and it wasn't too long ago, so you'll easily find it. And oh my gosh, well, guys, let me paint you a picture. Because I've been to this mall or antique mall before, and they recently, since the last time I went, which was maybe like 3 or 4 months ago, opened up their basement to the public. And so that's like a whole other level of antique shit nobody wants. And so it was like a calling from God, right? I walked down the stairs because I was like, oh, this is new, this is so cool. I walked down the stairs and literally the first thing I see when I came down those stairs, positioned very beautifully in my eyesight, was a 1965 modern Barbie dream house. And I was like, oh god, this is the most beautiful thing in the whole wide world. I almost started crying. It was so beautiful. And it was only, get this guys, $10. I was so happy. I'm thinking about recreating it in The Sims because it's so great. Oh my god, I should write that down before I forget. Oh, I need a post-it note. I need a post-it note. I need a post-it note because it's, guys, I can't even tell you how great it was. Oh, and sure, it's only one room, but guys, guys. It was so good. And like I said, there's a lot of pieces of furniture missing, so that's why it was probably $10. But it looks like a little like suitcase that you would carry, and then like you undo the zipper and the zipper falls down, and that's like the apartment or floor or house of Barbie, like the carpet, and like the furniture comes glued to the carpet. It's so great. I have never been so happy before in my life. And you guys are like, oh, so you obviously bought it. No. I know it was such a good deal, but I didn't buy it because I'm trying to save money to go to New York this summer, and a whole bunch of other trips I have planned this summer. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna tell myself no. And then I went to my prior engagement, and then on the way back, because I parked my car right in front of the store, right? And I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. So I walked up to the store, opened the door. The guy at the counter like recognized me because I was in there like maybe an hour, 2 hours prior. Oh, and I actually bought something while I was there. I bought a vintage, because everything there is vintage because it's an antique store. I bought a vintage 1992 Hallmark Barbie Christmas ornament for my mother, because my mother loves Christmas ornaments. And I was like, well, since I can't buy the Barbie dream house, I'll buy the Christmas ornament, because the Christmas ornament was only like $3. I should have definitely bought the thing. But I believe in signs. I definitely believe in signs. So I went to the store and I told the man, hi, I have a question for you. You have and I really truly didn't want to say Barbie dream house. So I was like, you have a product downstairs in your basement and I was wondering if I could put my name down for it. And he's like, what? Because he's old. And I was like, you have a Barbie dream house downstairs in the basement, and I was wondering if I could put my name down, and in a week from now or 2 weeks from now, if that's not there, if it's still here, can you call me and I'll come by and purchase it? And he was like, yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna buy it. I feel like I should just go ahead and purchase it. I feel like I should drive back there tomorrow and get it. But we'll see what happens. And so in 2 weeks, we'll see if anyone bought it, because if not, then it was obviously a sign from God that was not for me. And yeah, well, I'm getting close to the end of the video, guys. Sorry about listening to my rants. Let me know what you think of the build. Let me know if there's any build or build challenge you want to see me do. Like, if you want to find this build, you can find it in the gallery by searching my name, DillysSims, or by searching its name, 1970s Dream Home, or by searching the hashtag DillysSims. Like, subscribe, comment, do all those fun YouTube things, and I will catch all of you guys next time. Bye, everybody.